In 1948, the original milking barn burned down. My great-grandparents came home from an evening out early in the morning, and my great-grandpa thought he saw something glowing in the barn, so he went to check it out. And sure enough, there was a fire. And well, it was September, so the barn was full of hay and straw, and it spread too fast that they couldn't control it, so the barn was a total loss. And so they went a winter without milking cows, and the following year they built the barn we're milking in now. So the farm was purchased by my great-great-grandfather, Charlie, in 1909. He purchased the original 120 acres and the barns and house for $16,000. And from there, we've been farming ever since. Farm is named Indian Springs Dairy Farm because there's a creek that runs through our land called Indian Creek, and the creek is fed water through natural springs along it. So the farm started out with my great-great-grandpa, Charlie and Ida, then it was passed down to his son, Elmer and Helen, then it was passed down to my grandparents, Dale and Leslie, and now to my parents, Brian and Kate, and I'm the 5th generation here on the farm. Currently we have 340 acres of land where we grow corn, alfalfa, wheat, and soybeans. We have 85 total cows, another 80 heifers that we raise ourselves. So obviously working with cows every day, you learn each one's tendencies, and each one has their own personality, and you get drawn to a few favorite ones, and some of them are tamer and you can pet them, and you know they're more like big dogs at that point. But obviously as a small farm too, we're able to keep a closer eye on our herd and know when one's acting weird or strange, or I guess have a closer connection to them than other larger farms have. So for the last 115 years we've fed and milked and taken care of the cows before. We fed ourselves, and it's nice to see an animal go from a young calf to a full-grown cow, and how all the work you've put into it has paid off. My favorite thing is probably, tractor driving. Most fun and easiest, I guess. As a kid, I would always follow my dad around and work on projects, and he would teach me a lot of different things, and you slowly start working on things yourself and you learn how things work, and that goes for a variety of things, whether it's just simple chores or working on mechanical things. And obviously as I got older, I learned more about the business aspect of it, and part of the reason why I went to college to learn about those things is because farming is a business and you have to run it like one. Almost 3 years ago now, we built a new barn to raise our heifers in. We were kind of overcrowded and we needed somewhere to house our heifers and make feeding easier for them. So we built that to make our farm more efficient. As far as in the future, I don't have any real plans on expanding or growing the herd in any great way, but you're always open to new ideas and buying more land or equipment. I know it's happened many times in my life where I tell people I grew up on a farm, and they ask where, and I tell them where it is, and they instantly recognize it. Oh, that white one that everyone seems to know. We're close to the city and we get a lot of traffic on our roads, so people drive by it a lot and recognize the hard work we put into keeping the place clean and neat, and it's nice to know that people recognize that. In 1909, to celebrate 100 years of the farm being in business, we were able to go down to the state fair and were awarded a plaque for our achievement. In Indian Springs Dairy Farm, it's my home, it's all I've ever known. I feel a sense of pride and accomplishment, and knowing that that's where I work and where I spend my time. It's definitely cool to be the 5th generation. Whether it's a farm or any other business, I think it's cool to have something passed down for that many years, or in our case 115 years now. So I look forward to continuing that in the future.